certificate in education while in custody and is willing to further his education to the level of PhD.
The federal government gave him opportunity to reform and re-educate himself. They gave him scholarship at a maximum security prison, Krike. He took the scholarship. The outcome of the scholarship is that today he has NECO, he has NCE, merit. That is almost distinction. And he was admitted on merit to Open University. And he's on 200 level. Because if the plea bargain and clemency, which we are pursuing, is acceptable to Lagos State government, and he is let out of prison, he will be under the custody of Lagos State government.
Evans has been remanded at the Kirikiri Maximum Security Facility here in Lagos for the past 8 years. He says he's now remorseful of all the crimes he's committed and is asking the Lagos State government for a second chance. But the prosecutor told the court that his plea bargain request will now be tabled before the committee who will sit next in March. This case has now been adjourned to March the 20th for report on his plea bargain request.
Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you guys are watching me from. I want to discuss about Evans, the kidnapper. Based on what we see now, it's like they go free Evans any moment from now. But before I will talk about the free Evans any moment from now or not, I carry one eye look the kind of country where Obodo Nigeria be. Obodo Nigeria is the kind of country where we say if you get money, law no go owe you. If you get connection, law no go owe you. If you dey power, law no go owe you. But if you be common man with tip marquee, you go 50 years in prison. If you be common man wey cry for hungry, you go 30 years in prison, or they'll give you a fine of 10 million. Now the kind of country will meet ourselves be that. Because if we can recall what Evans the kidnapper don't do, the kind of gadget where that guy gather, the kind of things where that guy don't do, as in the kind of people where that guy don't kidnap, we should want to believe that guy. If they even tell me say that guy should dey alive, I go say na lie. Bros, when I me see person where they say he dey inside Kirikiri, when I say he fresh. Very dark man already go to prison for 1 week, and all of us know the way the guy look like. If you mistake, or you can even check it now, browse prison, either Kuje prison, Kirikiri, Lagos, any prison where you know, browse them. Where check people where they prison, check their pictures. You know say Evans dey somewhere they chill. Now imagine Evans, Nigeria government send Evans back to school. Say because it dey change human being. But if ordinary man go thief Maggie, Nigeria government will never think that now hungry make that man go thief Maggie. They go give him 50 years imprisonment, or we pay 2 billion. The way other people, where they say where other people they pay. Imagine the guy wey just insult, maybe he talk wetin just want to talk about police. Na 2 billion based on wetin I read for Sahara report. No be me talk, and na wetin I hear. See the other guy, I forget this guy, the way just comot person head for Abuja Orozo some weeks ago. The guy dey guilty. They say he dey court. They say he is not guilty. And lawyers see adjourn the case based on wetin we see. Person they say no, they guilty. Ever confess the kind of things wey he don't do, the kind of people wey he don't kidnap, the kind of money wey he don't make. But check out the mansion where this guy they live as a kidnapper. He dey live life of a king. Or government no see wetin they will do him now to send out to school. But common man wey tip Maggie, they will send down 20 years imprisonment. This country, man, only God go help us. If you no get money, you no get person, you no get name, na by God grace you dey for this country. Ordinary as in I don meet many things wey be say I don see many things wey be say man go thief only yam dem go burn am fire. Man go thief bread dem go burn am fire. This man kidnap people, make billions from the people. Government send out to school say e don repent, but man no talk much. Una go watch how Evans dey fresh. Una go watch wetin very dark man need to talk about am, and I will still watch when the guy do confess when dem be catch am that time. Then una come carry am major the common thief, the common criminal of hunger. Then we will see who suppose to go school or not. I'll be right back, and please don't forget to subscribe if you like what I'm doing. Thank you for watching. One love.
Alright, so at this point, I am beginning to believe the rumors that some of these big men in Nigeria, especially some of these government officials, might be involved in kidnapping and highway robbery and even organ trafficking. Because this is not making sense to me. If governments want to do something crazy, they'll put it in your face. Then they'll see how you will react to the news. Now, if you don't know who Evans the Kidnapper is, Evans the Kidnapper is a notorious kidnapper that was arrested about 8-9 years ago, that made a lot of money from alleged kidnapping, billions of naira. I think he was arrested then by Abba Kyari. I think he was arrested by Abba Kyari's team, because Abba Kyari was the one that had the whole gadget that Evans the Kidnapper had. Now, rumors said that Evans the Kidnapper had some gadgets that if he enters here and tries to kidnap anybody, the whole network in this place, he would jam their network. He was so sophisticated in his job that he was doing so well in kidnapping. You just said the news. It don't look as if government won't release them. Now, let me list out some of his crimes according to Google. It says, Onwu Amadike is undergoing a trial on 52 charges: multiple murders, armed robbery, kidnapping, unlawful possession of firearms, unlawful possession of ammunition, conspiracy, among other charges. Multiple more. So a lot of people have allegedly pie in the hands of this guy, and now they don't give this guy a program where we see him they go school, he don't even done, they won't graduate, so they don't think of how they'll take release them. People like this supposed to be alive. People like this supposed to be alive. The fact that this guy is even alive is just even crazy to me. Meanwhile, they plan to release this guy. Meanwhile, some people are still awaiting trial in prison. I came out of prison that time and I told you people something. I said, see, inside the Kuje prison where they lock me, if there are 10,000 criminals, if there are 1,000 suspects in that prison, about 800 are waiting trial. They are waiting trial over petty crimes, and they are waiting trial. They have been there for like 7-8 years. 7-8 years they don't do that prison. They never even know what they happen to them. Some of them steal petty things where they go lock them up. Meanwhile, they won't leave Evans the Kidnapper. Now again, the rumors are beginning to become true. They said that it is because of Evans the Kidnapper that they set up Abba Kyari. I don't know how true this is, but it's making sense. It's making sense. That Abba Kyari was doing too much. He was catching too many people. He get him home for body. He was also corrupt at some point. But they said he was doing too much. He was catching too many criminals. Imagine catching Abba Kyari and catching the other guy from Taraba State. What's the name of the other guy? I don't forget that one where they released recently. Boom! Next thing, cha. They go detain him. They go lock Abba Kyari, put some charges on him, go put him for prison. Super cop. This country they crazy. So now on a plan now to let Evans come the go now. Well, Evans, just in case they let you go, my own na to open eyes of people for Nigeria. No find you. Now our country go take better. Now make people like me they talk. I don't know you from anywhere. No go find me you. Hey, this country, if you play, you gonna learn, and you will learn the hard way when this government show you how crazy they are. Now I am beginning to believe the rumors. This government? Oh shit. Woo-hoo.
I started in Anambra. Then from Anambra I moved to Edo.
How many jobs did you do in Anambra?
The truth of the matter is that I did not do anything in Anambra.
Okay.
I did not do anything in Anambra. Anambra can get the record of it. You understand? Okay, Edo State. Edo State is like about 3 times.
Did you do?
In Edo State, before I come to Lagos.
What did you do in Edo State?
3 times. First, second time,
It's kidnapping.
Who and who? Who and who did you kidnap?
I don't know their names.
Okay.
How do you get your information before you go to kidnap someone?
You understand?
Oh, yeah.
You get information.
In Edo, who you technical?
In Edo,
No, he'll be asking you.
in Edo 2008, 2009, we kidnapped Kingspins and Randeki.
I'm not the person that did the Kingspin.
Look at him.
I did not. Do you understand me?
Look at him.
Look at him now.
Or look straight.
When they ask you questions.
Okay. You say you're not the one that did the job. Who
Yeah.
did the job?
If you can bring the man to testify, he can verify whether you understand me now.
They are all coming.
Who did the job now?
If you are not the one who did it.
I don't know who did it.
Okay, another one.
In 2011,
Okay,
we kidnapped Greeners Line Transport.
it's not me.
We collected ransom of 80 million naira.
Oga, I swear to God, it's not me.
In 2015, listen now, we kidnapped director of Dan Odete company,
Director,
Dan Odete. We collected 100 million naira ransom. Stop now.
Is that true?
I know about Dano Dete.
Okay.
You understand now? But I know I know people that do the. You understand me now? But each time they said they did not collect 100 million. Now what they collected is 50 million.
From Dan Odete.
Yes.
Okay.
You did not take part of what?
He took part.
Are you not the leader of the gang?
No.
Who is the leader?
Those boys, they are from Warri.
Okay, but you are in contact with them? Because you know how much they make now. So you know them.
Yes.
Okay, but not be saying that you. Okay.
2012-13, we kidnapped Uyi Technica in Benin and collected ransom of 100 million.
From Uyi Technical. I told you about Uyi Technical and all that.
Kidnap of Donatus Dunu, the chief exec, now retired, sentenced Evans to 21 years imprisonment for kidnapping a businessman, Silvanus Ahamonu, and collecting $420,000 as ransom from his family. Apart from this present case, he is also being charged by the state government in 2 other matters. Evans and his co-defendant, Joseph Emeka, were brought before this court for the alleged offenses of the murders of 2 persons, as well as attempted murder and conspiracy to commit kidnapping. On Thursday, both defendants were rearraigned on the 5 counts charge, which they pleaded not guilty to. The prosecutor, Yusuf Sule, asked the court for a date to proceed on trial by the judge for a report on the defendant's plea bargain application. The counsel said the matter is currently before the committee set up by the state government and that the second defendant is also seeking a plea bargain. In his response, Evans' lead defense counsel says he newly took up the case to represent the first defendant and that his primary focus now is to pursue the plea bargain request and not to proceed on trial. He says Evans recently bagged a Nigeria certificate in education while in custody and is willing to further his education